So like I was saying, do not overstuff your schedule. So like in the morning, after the normal morning routine, after they've had breakfast, you can say, okay, the first 30 minutes we are going to do literacy, and then after 30 minutes you give everybody their worksheets or whatever. For the toddlers, for the younger ones that might not have anything to work with, there's a material I'm going to be offering at the end of this video, so you can take advantage of it. So you give everybody their worksheets, and they do that for the first 30 minutes, and then you let them stand up, let them stretch their body. Probably after 10-15 minutes they can come back for the next session, probably do numeracy or something, and then after 30 minutes they can have another break, and then you can say, okay, let's do some exercises. Do you understand? Or you can say, okay, let's do some independent play. Independent play is a time where you leave the children and ask them to, oh my god, sorry, let daddy help you. Go and ask daddy to help you. Sweetheart, please help her with the chair. Sorry about that. Yes, so you can now say, okay, for the next, after literacy and numeracy, 1 hour is okay. We're going to whatever you want to use. Then give them their toys. Give them whatever it is they want to play with, and let them begin to play on their own. Especially for the younger ones, it will help you to even discover the things that your children are interested in. Like some children, if you put all sorts of toys in a particular room, you will see them going to a particular type of toy. And if you have a keyboard or a guitar or something, you just see the child gunning for that particular toy at all times. Independent play is a time for you to allow your child think critically. It allows your child, focus on what tickles his fancy. Do you understand? So I encourage independent play, and it will also give you time to do your thing, because when they are playing independently, you don't need to be there. Just make sure the environment is safe for the child, and you just leave the child, let the child explore. In fact, you can take the child, you can give the child what's it called, bowls. Let the child be hitting the bowls together. Fine, it might be disturbing you, do you understand? But your child is learning. Do you get? And if you have a separate work area, the child can just be his own thing with his siblings somewhere else, and you can just be checking on them intermittently. So independent play will go a long way in helping your children develop their critical thinking ability. It will help them be responsible, self-reliant, and independent, as the name implies. Do you understand? Now, another way you can creatively engage your child is through art and crafts, painting. Let the children, because art, painting and all that, it brings out the creativity of children. It does that a lot. So just leave your child. When it comes to painting, sometimes it might be messy, but what I'm trying to focus on in all of this is that these COVIDian times are times where you should allow your child express his or herself. There are times where you should teach your children life skills and values. I'm trying to say that you should focus more on their innate abilities, on the things that they have flair for, not necessarily writing 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 on a daily basis. Do you understand? So if you can get the painting, the poster colors or whatever, if they have crayons, markers, whatever you have at home, let them begin to express themselves. Let them draw.